Both individuals should express a shared desire and willingness to reconcile and rebuild the relationship. This means that both parties genuinely want to work through the issues that cause the separation and are motivated to rebuild trust, connection, and intimacy. It's important to ensure that both individuals are equally invested in the process of rebuilding. Rebuilding a relationship requires open and honest communication. Both individuals should be willing to express their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or reprisal. They should create an environment where both parties feel safe to share their vulnerabilities and engage in meaningful dialogue about the past, present, and future of the relationship. This also encompasses both parties demonstrating the willingness to take responsibility for their respective roles in the previous issues. This involves acknowledging mistakes, apologizing sincerely, and committing to personal growth and change. Each person should be willing to reflect on their actions and behaviors and make a genuine effort to address the underlying causes of the problems. Restructuring a broken relationship takes time and patience. Both individuals should be willing to be patient with each other's healing processes and understand that it may take time to fully restore trust and intimacy. It's important to establish realistic expectations and avoid rushing the process. Patience, understanding, and compassion are essential ingredients for successful reconciliation. Rebuilding requires a commitment to personal growth and improvement for both individuals. Each person should be willing to reflect on their shortcomings, seek self-improvement opportunities, and actively work on developing healthier patterns of behavior. This commitment to growth demonstrates a genuine desire to create a better future together. Rebuilding a relationship is a joint effort. Both individuals should actively contribute to the process and support each other's growth. This may involve attending therapy or counseling sessions together, engaging in activities that promote bonding and connection, or finding ways to rebuild trust through small gestures and consistent actions. Mutual support and encouragement are crucial in a successful reconciliation. It's important to note that mutual willingness to rebuild does not guarantee a successful outcome. Building a relationship requires sustained effort, understanding, and a shared commitment to change. It's crucial to evaluate whether both individuals are genuinely willing to put in the necessary work and whether the relationship is healthy and mutually beneficial. Trust your instincts and prioritize your emotional well-being throughout the process. A sincere apology includes expressing genuine regret for the hurt they caused. Their words and actions should reflect a deep sense of remorse and a desire to make things right. They should convey that they genuinely wish they hadn't caused you pain and that they understand the importance of your emotional well-being. Along with expressing remorse, a person who truly wants to rebuild the relationship will be willing to make amends. This could involve taking concrete steps to rectify the situation, seeking professional help if necessary, or making changes to their behavior to prevent similar issues from arising in the future. They should invest in actively repairing the damage caused and demonstrate a commitment to personal growth. Genuine remorse and apology are not one-time gestures, but an ongoing process. It's important to observe if the person consistently maintains a remorseful attitude over time. It's natural for them to stumble occasionally, but overall, their actions should align with their expressed remorse, indicating a sustained commitment to change. Keep in mind that genuine remorse and apology are necessary but not sufficient conditions for rebuilding trust and reopening your heart to someone. It's crucial to consider the broader context of the relationship, the patterns of behavior, and whether there is genuine willingness to work on the underlying issues. Trust is built slowly, and it's important to prioritize your emotional well-being and take the time you need to heal and evaluate the situation before making any decisions. Talk is cheap without actions. It's important to observe whether the person consistently follows through with their intentions and commitments. They should demonstrate consistent effort in changing their behavior and actively implementing healthier and more positive patterns. This could involve breaking harmful habits, improving communication skills, or addressing specific character traits that contribute to the previous issues. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. It's important to assess whether the person displays patience and persistence in their journey of change. They should be willing to confront setbacks, learn from their mistakes, and continue making consistent efforts despite challenges. A genuine commitment to change is reflected in their ability to preserve and stay dedicated to their personal growth over the long term. A person who is genuinely changing their behavior will be open to feedback and constructive criticism. They should be receptive to hearing how their actions impact others and be willing to make adjustments based on that feedback. This openness indicates a willingness to grow and learn, as well as commitment to developing healthier dynamics in the relationship. Consistent behavior change is ultimately about rebuilding trust. The person must demonstrate trustworthiness through their actions. Over time, their behavior should consistently align with their words, and they should make choices that prioritize honesty, integrity, and respect. Trust is built through consistency, reliability, and the demonstration of positive character traits. It's important to note that consistent behavior change is a process that takes time. It's essential to be patient and assess the person's actions and progress over an extended period. Trust is earned through consistent positive behavior and is crucial to prioritize your emotional well-being throughout the process. This is another element to consider when deciding whether to open your heart to someone again. Effective interaction and a deep understanding of each other's perspectives can foster healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Improved interaction involves active listening, where both parties are genuinely attentive to each other's thoughts, feelings, and concerns. Active listening means giving the other person your full attention, seeking to understand their perspective without interrupting or jumping to conclusions. It involves reflecting on what they're saying and responding in a thoughtful and considerate manner. A key aspect of improved communication is the ability to empathize with each other's experiences and emotions. This means genuinely trying to understand and relate to the other person's feelings, even if you may not agree with them. It involves recognizing and validating their emotions as valid and important, creating a safe space for open and honest dialogue. Effective expression also entails the ability to express oneself effectively and respectfully. Both parties should strive to clearly articulate their thoughts, needs, and concerns without resorting to aggression, defensiveness, or manipulation. It involves using I statements to express personal feelings and avoid blaming and judgment. A significant aspect of improved communication is the ability to navigate conflicts and disagreements constructively. It involves finding mutual satisfactory resolutions and working towards a compromise, rather than engaging in destructive behaviors such as yelling, name-calling, or stonewalling. Both parties should demonstrate a willingness to engage in open dialogue, negotiate, and find a compromise. Improved communication includes respecting and understanding each other's boundaries. It involves recognizing and honoring personal limits, both physical and emotional. Each person should be able to express their boundaries without fear or judgment or retribution, and both parties should be committed to maintaining those boundaries in a relationship. This requires adopting a growth mindset, where both parties are open to learning, evolving, and adapting. This involves recognizing that communication skills can be developed and improved over time, and be willing to explore new approaches and strategies. A growth mindset promotes a sense of curiosity, understanding, and continuous improvement in communication dynamics. Remember, improved communication and understanding are ongoing processes that require effort and commitment from both parties. It's important to assess whether the person has demonstrated consistent efforts to enhance communication and understanding, as well as genuine desire to create a healthier and more respectful connection. Effective communication can lay the foundation for rebuilding trust and fostering a more fulfilling relationship.